It's getting toasted.
Toasted is
when you got Kobe and Dwight on the same team.
Oh, that shit is burnt.
Yeah, there it is.
There's the thunder. Hold on, let's zoom in on that.
There it is.
There's your thunder toast.
That's good. That is a well-made toaster.
Yeah. Don't get any closer, harder than the stronger. Gucci on my shoulders, get me in the chauffeur. Every time we show up, hey.
What up? Welcome to Double Dribble. I'm Dan Abbott's, aka The Sweetness, aka Toasty.
What's up? I'm Zack, aka Z Money, aka Turnpike Teddy.
You say Turnpike or Turnpike?
Turnpike.
Turnpike Teddy.
Turnpike Teddy.
All right.
In the building.
What up, Week 6 NBA action? We're going to jump right into it with the starting five. We're going to start out with the hottest team in the NBA right now.
The Thunderstruck toasted.
My OKC Toast. They have won 8 straight. They have scored over 100 points in 13 straight games now, that is. And their offensive rating is at 113 point something, which is like 22nd best of all time.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but they look like the best team in the league right now. They really do. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, Westbrook is the MVP of the league right now. Not Durant. I'm talking Russell. Should I say Hustle? Hustle Westbrook. He's been insane. He's 5th in the league in assists right now. He's averaging over 21 points a game.
He's 6th in points.
Oh yeah, 6th in points overall. Dude's playing great D, and as a result, him and KD stepping up their game they've turned things around completely. Everyone was down on this team after the Harden trade, and fuck Harden.
Yeah,
I guess.
Fuck him. Westbrook needs to start shooting better. His shooting percentages aren't great, and they got to figure out something to do with the bench because Maynard has looked awful, and they can't really score unless Martin's having a good night, which he had tonight, but he hasn't had a good night.
And he needs more shots. That's the thing. Kevin Martin's been efficient as hell, and they got to get the ball to him more.
All right, switching gears here to a not so good team. You might remember, or you might not. A few weeks ago, we mentioned Charlotte, the Bobcats, soon to be maybe the Hornets again. We're sitting at 7-5, and we're one of the big surprises of the year. They have, since our comments, gone on a 7-game losing streak, and now,
seven games
now sitting at 7-12.
And it all started by the stomping that the previously mentioned Thunder gave to them. What was it? 40?
It was something like 340 to 9.
Yeah, it was bad. This team is just a mess. I mean,
they were the mess that we thought they were in our preseason, and we got fooled for a couple weeks, and they are that same mess.
Yeah, I mean, your boy Byron Mullins looks like he might be the worst starting player in the NBA right now. But I mean, I still think I'm still high on Kemba Walker. I still think he's a most improved candidate at this point in the season. But other than him, I don't really know who else to highlight on this team. I mean, Kid Gilchrist has been decent, and really in a disappointing rookie class so far, I think.
Whatever. Moving on. Jeremy Lin has been bad. I would say god awful. His PER is like at 11 or something like that. His team does not trust him to play in the final minutes of close games. Tony Douglas subs in for him a bunch.
As of late, that's happened a lot more as of late.
He has been no good. That 3-year, $24 million contract is looking fucking terrible right now for Houston.
I couldn't disagree more. I know I'm in the minority in this camp. I don't think Lin has looked good thus far. However, I think he's done a decent job. I think he plays a different role on this team. I think Harden's more of the distributor, so his assist numbers are down. And yet his scoring is down because Harden's been balling out of control. Chandler Parsons is having a phenomenal year. I just don't think that his role on the team is requiring him to score a whole lot or dish the ball a whole lot.
He can't shoot, dribble left, or play defense.
I mean, he's one of the league leaders in steals. I don't know. I think that his he's only making $5 million. No, his contract is backloaded.
That's right.
So he makes $10 million in the last year of his deal. But if it's not working out for Houston, they can trade him away as an expiring contract.
Nobody wants him.
Anyways, it's all about the marketing, replacing Yao Ming in Houston. We all knew that was the move.
They fucked that up. No one cares. Anyways, moving on to Ballsack Town.
Ballsack Town.
They won 3 straight.
3-0.
Hallelujah.
3-0. 3-0 this week. First road win of the year.
It's got to happen finally, baby.
And two of these wins without Tyreke Evans, the best player on the team. My boy Cisco Garcia stepped it up big time this week.
That's Francisco Garcia, because you probably don't know who he is.
Yeah, you probably don't know who he is. He was almost amnestied this year, but instead he's now starting for the Sacramento Kings, playing good D, playing good team ball, and Boogie's looked good. JT's looked good. Is
Boogie ever going to figure out this head game stuff? Can he ever mature?
That's a great question. I mean, watching Kings game over the last...
Great question. Just answer the fucking question.
Well, watching Kings game over the last couple weeks, I mean, he's actually looked a little bit more mature on the court. Like, he's not arguing with the officials as much, and you just don't see that scowl as much from him. So I think he's putting it together slowly. But, yeah, that's enough about the Kings.
They're
they
still
went 3-0.
awful. Yeah.
They might move to Virginia Beach, which makes no sense.
What?
But
yeah, have fun with that, 5 people who live in Virginia Beach. Speaking of moving, the New Orleans Hornets might be moving on from the Hornets moniker to become the Pelicans.
Yes.
Love it. Couldn't like it more. Can't wait for a surly, tough pirate pelican logo with an eye patch and a corncob pipe. It's going to be great. Charlotte's become the Hornets again. We're getting new color schemes, new logos. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, and I think they were talking about the Pelicans' colors being like purple and orange or something like that. It's some ridiculous pirate color.
It's going to be awesome. I'm 100% behind this. I mean, my favorite team's name is probably the worst in the NBA. So, Pelicans, fantastic. They're majestic animals. Moving on to the bench mobbery. We got 4 players here that are, some are playing well, some are not. You know who's not playing well? Mario Chalmers.
Mario Chalmers has regressed so much this year. Dude is putting up 6 points, 4 assists, and shooting 39% from the field. It is time for Miami to step up, promote Norris Cole, and make him the starter.
Yeah, he's got a PER of 11 or so. His turnover percentage is like 20.3. Both his true shooting percentage and effective field goal percentage are under 500. That is no good. He has an offensive rating below 100 and a defensive rating well above 100. This dude is playing like trash. And if it wasn't for how good the Big Four Miami are playing, this team would look a lot worse than they do.
Absolutely. Ray Allen's been getting a lot of those crunch time minutes instead of Chalmers.
Good. Playing well, though, O.J. Mayo.
O.J. Mayo went off for 40 the other night, having a career year in scoring. He's shooting the ball at a decent clip. I mean, he's kind of keeping things together more or less with Dirk on the way.
His usage rate is highest it's ever been in his career. Some people think that Dallas is leaning on him too hard, but they're going to have to do that to get through these Dirkless times. They need him to score that many points. But he's doing it relatively well. He's got a great offensive rating that was definitely boosted by that 40-point game. And he's also got a great PER. It's at 19.2. It's almost 20. That's fantastic. Moving on. Larry Sanders in Milwaukee playing some ball.
He's playing some ball. Before. We have mentioned him before. Honestly, I mean, he had a triple-double a week ago with...
They lost.
They lost. I think he had like 11 blocks. I mean, dude has been insane with the blocks lately. I mean, that's really the one highlight. I mean, he had like 7 the other night, like 5 the night before that. I mean, he's blocking.
His true shooting is 57%. His effective field goal is over 50% as well. His PER is almost 19. Like, this guy is playing very, very good basketball right now, which is why Milwaukee is staying in the playoff hunt right now.
And he's got a beautiful rig.
And let's move on to a guy that gorgeous rig. Just the biggest rig you ever seen outside of Texas. Moving on to a guy that I totally put on blast last week, but had a great year in response to what I said. Paul George.
Paul George. I'm going against our boy Dan this week in fantasy.
That's Dave. I'm Dan.
Dave, correct. Should I say I lost to Dave this week?
7-1. Got
7-1. Yeah, I did get destroyed, and that was all because of Paul George. He went off this week. He had 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 threes per game, and he was killing it with the D, with the steals and the blocks.
Well over 50% too in all those games.
Yeah, it's just playing out of
the best 3 games he's had consecutively this year by far.
Of his career.
Yeah, look good, but I think that'll probably regress to the mean. I cut him off so he looks stupid.
Yeah.
Andre Blatch getting minutes in Brooklyn because Brook Lopez is gone.
Your boy, Brook Lopez, by the way.
Got great elbows.
Yes, sexy elbows at that. Blatch is putting up 20 and 11 in his place. Dan can't get enough of it. Lopez makes him so hard.
He's not even on my team. Ilyasova, we were high on him before the season, has looked like trash all year. Starting to maybe rise back up again. Keep your eye on him, but don't sign him yet.
He's not rising up like the Falcons, because the Falcons rise down this week. Yeah, Ilyasova, 14 and 6, 1 3 per game over his last 4.
I wouldn't start him yet.
Yeah, just keep an eye on him.
Yeah. And Gerald Henderson.
Gerald Henderson has looked great since he's come back. 24 minutes a game, putting up 17 points. He's available in most leagues. Go get him.
Yeah, he's probably playing the best in Charlotte right now. Anyways, Double Dribble, fantasy fun time. He traded me Dwight Howard because he was tired of his free throw percentage. I'm about to wreck this shit.
But I got Noah and Jefferson in return. Anyways, that's it for Fantasy Fun Time. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook,
YouTube,
Instagram,
our houses,
yeah,
my toilet paper roll, all of that shit. Double Dribble.
Yeah. Don't get any closer, hotter than a stalker. Gucci on my shoulders, and we in the chauffeur. Every time we show up, haters think they know.